What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over tripod passing from a smashed half guard. There are two different tripod passes we're going to cover. And if you find this video useful, make sure you hit the like button. Let's hop right into it. All right, so I'm in my half guard. We're not going to talk about clearing the shin shield. There are a few different ways to do that. You can watch the last video here, but I clear the shin shield. I get to my chest-to-chest position here. And the next thing I'm going to do is start working my way up to his head. So as I work up to his head here, I want to create good pressure, start cross-facing him. My chest should be leaning forward all the time. And now my goal is to flip my hips. So my left knee here, you guys can see my left knee is out. I'm going to slide it down his hamstring, right above his knee. And now I'm going to turn. When I turn, I have to make sure I fishtail my leg out so that I have a post to drive back into him if he tries to knock me over. So I fall to my hip side here. Now, you guys can see Chandler's doing a good job of keeping my knee trapped. I'm going to be freeing my knee. Let's switch sides here so that everybody can see. So I'm on the other side here. You can see I'm driving forward. One important detail is that I don't leave my leg out at like a 45-degree angle. This is where your partner will start to lock down you, right? And this can be a really a pain to deal with. So as soon as I flip my hips, I should be walking my foot up to his butt. Now, if he tries to lock down me, there's no space for him to hook my foot, and I'm safe from that. So my foot is close to his hip. My next goal is to clear my knee. So I'm going to slide my elbow in, making sure I don't push. If I push like this, Chandler will grab my arm around my back, and this is a really big deal because I can't break that grip and he'll just pull me over. So instead of grabbing and pushing, I'm going to be sliding my elbow in like a windshield wiper, cupping his leg with my hand, and using my elbow to pry his knee open. As he keeps his knees pinched, my foot's not just going to come out, but I'm going to try to pull it out. I pull my knee as far as it'll go, and as soon as I see my knee come through that gap, I'm going to drive off my back foot, aiming for my knee to the mat, and as soon as that happens, I go to my gable grip with an underhook, right? If I have elbow-to-elbow underhook, this is fine. If he goes to push on my knee before I can get to that position, I'll underhook like this and just go armpit underhook, and that's fine too. Either way, I need an underhook so that he can't push my knee back in and recover his guard further. So this is our next stopping point. This is where like our quarter guard comes in, and he's just got my foot trapped, but I still can't pull it free. So the first way that we're gonna pass this using the tripod is we're gonna go to mount, all right? Now, as long as Chandler's knees are sideways, I'm not gonna be able to pull my foot free. So I need to get his knees vertical. I'm going to tripod up, making sure that my elbows are wide. I'm creating a lot of cross-face pressure here on Chandler's face. And I tripod up and put my knees on his hips. This allows me to turn his hips flat. As soon as his hips are flat, I can go butterfly on his thighs, and go ahead and keep your foot or your knees pinched a little bit harder, right? As I go vertical here, butterfly, I'm gonna pry with my top butterfly hook. As soon as I feel the space, I slide to mount. So from this position now, the next pass we're going to go over is the knee cut, okay? And this is specifically for when I tripod and Chandler drives his knees down the other direction. So as I'm tripoded here, I'm creating a lot of cross-face pressure. I start to go knee up, or knees on his hips to turn him. And as I turn him, he drives his knees the other way. Boom. Now I'm ending up in this position where I have the underhook and my knee is on the mat. To pass, I can either keep my gable grip or I can let go and grab that sleeve grip on the far side. This allows me to start cutting my knee out. And as I cut my knee out, I'm driving my hips to the mat, my toes point. And if I can't get my foot free yet, I can kick with my free leg. But a lot of times, as you drive your knee away like this and point your toes, your foot will slide out on its own. From this position, I have to make sure that I cover his hip and not let him recover guard. So I'm gonna drive my hip over his hip and then start putting my knees on the mat to settle side control. All right, so we're in our three-quarter guard here where just my foot is trapped. I'm gonna go for my mount, and I tripod up, knees on the hips. He turns really hard, and I point my knee to the other side. So now I've got the underhook. I had a gable grip here. No matter what, I'm always keeping the underhook. That's what keeps me from letting him take my back and allows me to settle the pass. So as I let go of my gable grip, I can cross face here to flatten him, or I can grab this tricep. I like grabbing the tricep here, and as I grab the tricep, I lift it up, flattening his back, and I start shooting my knee out. As I shoot my knee out, my hip goes flat, making sure I'm connected to his hip with mine, and my toes start to point. If my toes are active, he's gonna be able to maintain good control on my foot. So all I have to do is point my toes like a ballerina. My foot starts to come out. If it doesn't, right, if he's still got a good trap on my foot with my toes pointed, that's when I can use my free foot to kick, free my bottom leg, and now making sure I keep my hip heavy on his hip. You guys see how I'm driving into him here? Now I can start to turn my knee and settle side control. There you have it. That is the tripod passing from half guard top. Starting in the smashed half guard, you just got to free your foot. So you can go to mount or knee on belly. If you found this video useful, hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. As always, stay consistent. Go train.